guys, so I'm gonna start off by moisturizing. I'm using this Promise organic moisturizer that has hibiscus and coconut milk. I really like it. I received it in my Ipsy bag and I've been using it a lot lately. And then followed with that will be this baby skin from Maybelline. This is a pore eraser and I also really like it. It just makes my skin feel very soft and makes it look very nice. And here is my husband that is usually bugging me when I'm doing my makeup. And now moving on, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Peach. This is a corrector. I really like it. It really covers all the green in under my eyes. And here is my lovely husband again. I guess he just can't get enough of me. Anyways, so I'm using the Eco Tools beauty sponge and I'm just setting everything. And this is in the color Peach, the corrector. I'm not sure if I said that already, but I like to bring it all around the eye area as well. And then I'm using my usual go-to foundation from Maybelline. This is a matte Fit Me Poreless foundation. I believe that's what it's called. I don't use too much, but I just added a good amount and I'm just patting it all over. And then I'm trying this new concealer that I bought in a very inexpensive like beauty store. Think it's called Prolux, and then I applying it in the areas that I want to bring out and have them stand out. The coverage is actually very good. I was very impressed and I only paid like $4 for it. So I just put that over the corrector and I am patting it all over the eye area. And then I'm gonna set all this with the Fit Me in the number 130. And this is a setting powder, and I'm using this brush that I purchased on eBay and just putting it all around like the T-zone. Not too much all around, but just mainly on those areas where I put the concealer. And now I'm going to bring back some color. I'm using the Rimmel Bronzer. I don't know what name it is. It came off already, but this is my usual bronzer that I use. And I bring it down to the neck area just because I'm a little bit wider down on that area. And now I'm gonna actually did my brows off camera. I used the BH Cosmetics pomade in Auburn. And now I'm going to use the Renaissance palette from Anastasia and just adding the color, the lightest color, like a brown color. I forgot the name. I need to go back, but just all over my eyelid. And now I'm using the Morphe. Sorry guys, I'll come back with all the names just because I don't have everything I need with me right now. So I just grabbed this like olive color and putting it kind of halfway in my lid and blending it all out. I'm not doing anything too crazy. We were going to church this day, so I just wanted to look very cute, but I don't like to spend too much time anymore on my makeup. And then I'm just adding a deeper olive color and then adding it right on the crease and blending it as well. I'm terrible at describing what I'm doing, guys, so I apologize. But as you guys can see, just kind of doing circular motions back and forth also, just to make sure everything's blended and there's no harsh lines. And then I'm taking this really pretty color and then patting it on with my finger. I find it I get a better like coverage, or the payoff is better when I apply it with my finger. It's a really nice shimmery color that my camera or the lighting in the room doesn't really capture it, but it's such a pretty color. I really like it. And then I'm just going back with the clean brush and just blending everything out. Now I'm going back with that powder, setting powder, just to clean up a little bit under the eyes. There was no fallout really, but I just like to clean up that area anyways. And then I'm using this contour from, I don't know the brand, but I got it in my Ipsy bag. And then as well, this blush was from my Ipsy bag, and I don't know the name. And now I'm using my favorite highlight from ColourPop, and this is a Disney collection. I love this color. I'm just adding it a little bit in my cheekbone area, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow, my chin. And I went back with the contour and just added a little bit around my nose, just because I feel like it accentuates more of the highlight. And then I'm gonna add a dark brown under the waterline. I used to always do this and I stopped, so I just decided to add it today. And then I really like this hemp lip gloss that I got in my current my last Ipsy bag. It smells so good. And then I'm going with this lip liner. Oh, sorry, lip liner. I'm gonna tightline with this black color, and then adding it to the lash line, and then I'm gonna smudge it out a little bit, not too much, just so the line is not super like defined. I kind of just wanted it to look more like a smudged look and not too intense. And then I ended up deciding to go back in the waterline with the black color, just to emphasize it a little bit more. And then I'm using my favorite from ColourPop, the Disney collection. This is Ariel. This is my absolute favorite color, and just adding some of that. It's a very neutral color. And I'm using my scent of the month from Scentbox. And moving on to hair, I'm using this Beach Waver from Revlon. This is my absolute favorite tool. Super inexpensive. I believe I paid like $20 at Walmart. And we're going to use it on my short hair, which I've never used it on such short length. But we're going to see how it comes out, because I've used it on my long hair and I absolutely love it. So it just has on and on, off, and I believe high and low, high. So I just leave it on for a couple minutes and put it in high. It kind of takes a while, but once it's hot, it gets pretty hot. As you guys can see, the waves are pretty defined already, and I'm not leaving it too long. So I grabbed pretty small sections and kind of just leave it on for a couple seconds, not too long. The back is still pretty short, so I'm not really paying too much attention to the back area, because I always end up going over it and it's too short. So as long as it has some sort of wave, I move on just to the next section. Now the sides and the front, it's what I really like to perfect and have the curls very defined. Look how defined the waves are on this one. I absolutely love it. Even though my hair is super short, I'm still getting a good amount of waves on each strand. I absolutely love this tool. Like I said, it's very inexpensive. I got it at Walmart for like under $30 for sure. It was probably like $19, $20, maybe $24. And I've also had it several years, so I definitely love this tool. If you're looking to change it up with your hair, you might want to try this tool. And this is ceramic. It has ceramic plates. And the rest of this hair tutorial is pretty repetitive, so I'll just let you guys kind of see what I'm doing. And some areas I actually do go ahead and spray. I don't know if I mentioned, but the exact name for this is a 3-barrel Beach Waver from Revlon. if you guys are interested in looking it up online or at your local store. I'm sure every like drugstore probably carries it. Now towards the front is where I have a lot of baby hairs and shorter hairs, so that's when I usually will go with the hairspray and actually spray the strand before, just so it keeps all the little hairs together, and when it curls it'll just be nice and crisp and not have all the little hairs separated. So this is what I do, and at the same time I kind of push it back up and put some heat on the top ones, just kind of to set it. As you guys can see, I just kind of curl it up like that. But you guys can see I don't take too long, and the waves are pretty defined. I kind of leave them, let them be, spray them a little bit, and then just let them be so they can cool off. And just moving on, as you guys can see, the strand is pretty not too thick but not too thin really, especially when I'm in a rush. I don't need it to be super like tiny strands, as long as most of the hair has a nice wave to it. Towards the top I do go smaller, just to give a lot of definition and more volume, but throughout under the nape area I don't really do them too small. And towards the top I like to tease it a little bit, just like I said, to create more volume. And then I go ahead and curl it as close as I can to my scalp without burning myself. And like I said, some of the strands I do add hairspray in the bottom, but it's usually towards the top just so it creates a lot of volume. And here's my husband messing with me again. I really like how it's looking. Like I said, this is my first time doing my hair with this tool with short hair, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. And my hair gets really dry, my scalp, during winter time, so if you guys see me like scratching my scalp, I'm kind of like removing some of the dryness that I see sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. If you guys keep seeing me like rub on my scalp, it's just feeling a little dry lately. And I like to go over with some hairspray towards the end once the hair has kind of cooled down, just to set everything in place and at the same time create more volume that I really love. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm adding more towards the bottom since I didn't curl it as much. Just adding some hairspray and crimping it really helps it. So this is how it looks. I really ended up liking this on my short hair. It was nice to change it up and create a lot of volume, which I really like. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm just trying to give you guys a different look. My room was kind of dark, so this is how it looks. There's so much volume going on and I loved it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.